Recovering Emo Kids. Amanda and Rob here with the Emo Kids Anonymous podcast. And today's episode, we are joined by the band Subtitles, which has one member originally from Chicago, Illinois area, the other one from France. And it is a fascinating interview of this band that was able to, across the pond, across cultural divides, come together and create some awesome music. They just finished 2 shows in Arizona, and we got to catch up with them before their drummer Alex, who is from France, headed back over to the land in the West, East, Europe, wherever that is.
Yeah, not great at geography. Didn't go to school in this country, as they say. I'm bummed. My phone just died. I had a perfect translation here. Bienvenue, Emo Kids Anonymous. Je m'appelle Rob. S'appelle Amanda. This is Subtitles. Right. But before we get to that, yeah, Subtitles are a great time. Well worth waking up early for. Do us a favor. Toss us a follow. Toss us a like across all social media platforms. If you're watching this on Spotify or YouTube, it would mean a lot if you could comment. 5 stars on Spotify or Apple, a like, notification, all that's great. As always, this episode is brought to you by Protégé. It's early in the morning here. You throw Protégé on first thing in the day, fixes your face, all-in-one face serum. It's got retinol, sunscreen, minerals, all that kind of stuff here. You enter Emo Kids at checkout over at Protégé.com. You get your first bottle of this for only $10. After that, you go over to Protégé and you enter Rob40, ROBB40. You get everything after that for 40% off. With all that being said, Subtitles on, motherfuckers.
That's right. Subtitles on. No worries at all.
Welcome to the earliest interview in the history of Emo Kids Anonymous. I can't believe I woke up to this shit. I like you guys. I like you guys a lot.
Yeah. I appreciate you, brother. It looks like we got you working straight out the bed, huh?
Yeah, no, yeah. I had to go outside and hose down for a second to wake up.
At the very least, the shower.
I run on like island time, so it's like 5 a.m. for me right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, not literally 5 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Alex is from France, so I explained nuances of American culture to him. And
oh, Alex, yeah, sorry, you're gonna be fucked. I don't use any real English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you guys doing, Jake, Alex? How you guys doing? Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Good.
Great, you guys.
It's good to meet you too. You guys have a show tonight, right? In Arizona, you guys. That's where you guys are at. Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be
exciting.
Probably our biggest show yet, I would say. We got
nice.
Couple of big artists: Winter Haven, Sunburnt, Life on Standby, and a local band, Marcy's Letter too. So it's a pretty stacked lineup, all very like cohesive bookings too. So
where is it?
It's at Pub Rock Live in Scottsdale.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Arizona's wild. Did you grow up there?
No, I'm from Illinois. I'm a Midwest boy.
That's right. You're Chicago.
Well,
yeah, kind of. I know. Yes.
Everybody in your chat's going to be like, no, he's not. But yeah, I'm from 2 hours south of Chicago. So it's like very cornfield. My town had 750 people growing up. So.
Wait, what town?
It's Tonka.
Okay, I have family from Ottawa, and I was like, wait, that's a couple hours out.
No way, bro. We played Ottawa in high school. That was our
really?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, my cousins and my aunt. I've been to Ottawa. It is.
That's crazy, dude. Did you go hiking at Starved Rock?
Yeah, that's exactly where we went. We did like a family reunion thing. My dad won some contest at work where they gave him like you get like the big checks like the golfers would get, and he used it. This dumbass. He used it to fly his whole family to Illinois, and we went to Starved Rock and stuff like that. Wild.
You know, growing up around it, I didn't realize how amazing it was because it was just right there, and like, you know, you're looking at TV and you see skyscrapers and shit like New York and everything, and then it's like you get away from that, bro. It's a magical place. Isn't
it wild how nature doesn't seem that cool till you kind of step away from it?
Crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, that's really cool. That's a wild connection there.
I love it.
I didn't expect anyone to ever be able to use my Ottawa connection there.
Yeah. There
Now,
you go.
are you in Arizona now, Jake, or?
Yeah, so I left Illinois, went to Colorado, Oregon, California, and then
Cool.
just moved to Arizona about a year ago.
Beautiful. You want that Pacific feel. You wanted to get away from the cold winter.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
pretty classic, like white boy pilgrimage, Colorado to
Yeah.
Oregon to California
Yep.
to Arizona. Like,
Yeah.
careful. In like 8 years, you're gonna be in Texas, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
I
getting
mean,
close.
I'm thinking about hitting the East Coast, man, because the West Coast just didn't quite do it for me, I don't think.
Yeah, I think I've run out of. Yeah, I've been realizing very much lately. I'm like, yeah, spiritually New Jerseyan, so New
Yeah.
Jerseyite.
Yeah, like
So
Yes.
Pennsylvania, like somewhere with a bunch of trees and rain, and I wanna be depressed somewhere. I wanna make depressing music again.
I mean, plenty of emo comes out of the Midwest. I mean, you could go back to the
For sure.
Chicago area.
Well, that is definitely true, you know.
Yes, but
Parents got
yeah.
divorced, childhood home's gone, so it's like,
Oh, I hear
you
you.
know, it'd
Yeah,
be a it'd be a thing, but
yeah. But no, come back to the East. I'm in Pennsylvania right now in the central
oh,
PA
really?
area.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where I'm grew up from, and that's where I'm visiting this whole week, my
Okay.
family. So
this is her
Nice.
yeah.
childhood bedroom. She's
The-
filming a lot of weird content
Wow,
for
let's
perverts in her
go.
childhood bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That
Awesome.
wall didn't look like that when I was in high school. No, but but Alex is from France. So obviously this is a very interesting dynamic here, and I'm sure that a lot of the people listening want to kind of hear the origin story. How does some guy who came from the Midwest and someone from France end up hooking up and creating music together, and now you have a band, you're performing, you put out a full-length album, like, give us the rundown. Tell us the story, the history of Subtitles.
Good. You want me to go? Yeah. Okay. I'll probably carry a little heavy load of like the explaining stuff, but he'll talk for sure. It's not
That's good. That's
I can
fine.
talk. I can talk.
He's solid with his English.
I've never been so disappointed. I went to school in Canada. I've never been so disappointed in myself for dropping out of French. I could have really fucking pulled that out right now. It would have been sick. But I got nothing besides like il fait froid and like.
And I was a Spanish major, so it doesn't
You
matter.
know, voulez-vous coucher avec moi thing.
Oh, that's so funny. Croissant. So yeah, so he's from France, obviously. He did go to school. You want to talk about your school?
So I went to school here back in 2017 until
Okay.
2019. So I studied 1 year in Utah and 1 year in California, music.
Okay.
And so I went back home in 2019 and until I think 2021, I was, COVID happened. So
Yeah.
I was just at home making videos, drumming and all that. And Jay came across my Instagram and hit me up on social.
Yeah. So like I moved to California kind of probably like a year after he had left and went back to France. So the way that the Instagram algorithm and like his connections from LA worked, it was still kind of like circulating in that
Wait,
area.
what school did you go to in LA?
Citrus College in Glendora.
Okay, shit.
I was like, please be Rob's music school.
I was like, wow.
Wait, one of my students made it out. Let's go.
I wasn't teaching shit, but
but yeah, so he went to school, left. His videos were still kind of in the LA algorithm and everything. So, when I moved there, I was doing like indie bedroom solo rock kind of thing at the time. And that was coming off of a long and illustrious rap career. And
shit, I need the rap records so bad.
oh yeah, it's I mean, I won't lie, all my stuff's quality. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like it's not what you'd think when you hear a dude from a cornfield that's a white boy rap. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean I did dubstep,
Nice.
rap, indie, like alternative, indie rock, all that, across the board. But I was kind of like I grew up on that grunge and alternative feel, like Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden, Audio Slave, you know, like that kind of stuff. And then it got into the Pierce the Veil, the you know, that kind of pipeline for this kind of stuff. But I could never reach that on my own, like get that emotion that I wanted in the music. Like everything sounded good, but it wasn't ever like, fuck yeah, dude, like this is what I want to do. And then I saw his drum videos and I was like, I fuck with his energy. He's a cool dude, like great on the drums. So hit him up and I was like, let's just, you know, shoot some demos back and forth and see what happens. And then I think it was like 6 months in, we had like 15 or 20 demos, like ideas down on paper.
Awesome.
And it was like, you know, with the fact that he's in France, it's a 9-hour time difference. So we were thinking like, you know, this might be a long process, like might be a side thing that we just kind of do.
But we were just,
and then we talked every single night for 3 years and
That's crazy.
and put an album out, you know.
This is the most beautiful long distance relationship I've ever heard.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
exactly.
Yeah, we're literally in a relationship now.
I was just saying, right? Like, it's like, I met this girl. Yeah, she lives in France. Though you'd be like, oh, you're crazy, buddy. And it's like they came to town, but it's like, oh, but we're in a band instead, so it's more beautiful because it has a better chance of lasting.
It's funny because we both started out with girlfriends too, and
it happens
about 6 months in. We both we didn't decide like, all right,
you plan this?
We're taking this business to the next level, and we got to get rid of these. No. It was just like a timing thing that happened, and it was like both of us looked at each other and we were like, well,
guess
kind of feels like a sign,
now.
you know. Let's dive in on this a little bit more. So.
That's awesome. How did you, what was that aha moment for each one of you where you knew like this relationship, this music relationship was going to work? Like, was there a moment where you're like, oh, this guy likes this, or man, like what was that moment for each one of you where you just knew this was going to be it?
Bro,
because obviously you liked your stuff, but like getting together.
Like we actually wrote Down Bad in December in one night.
Yeah,
because I do have a 2-track instrument at home. I have a studio, and so we'll be on a call. And I don't know what happened that night, but we were writing stuff, and in literally one night we wrote Down Bad in December. I was like, okay, I think we got something together. Like something is happening, and we should keep up with that. So
sick.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that night was like
it was
the
special.
first night that we really had like a 5-hour straight session where we just like didn't focus on anything besides the project, and it something in my brain kind of switched to where it was like, you know, before there was like girlfriend, work, music if I have time for it. Now it's like music, work if I have time for it. Like you know what I mean? It was very much, and like almost in a certain way, like he did fill that side of like the relationship, the daily relationship I do have, whether it's, you know, it doesn't need to be with a romantic partner, but like, you know,
Platonic,
whether it's, I mean, I don't talk to my brother every single day. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of thing to have that, like somebody else that came into your life and you're building something together. So, you know,
yeah, it's hard to find that in anything, whether it be platonic, romantic, etc. But when you do, you have to hold on to it because it can create something beautiful. Rob, no, I'm just kidding.
Right? That's us. Yeah. What are you guys using to send files back and forth? Like, you just doing it in Pro Tools, or using like Samply or something?
So we mainly use Google Drive, but we do use a plugin called Listen To, which streams the audio. Really good, really good.
Yeah, it's like in time. Like I could record my vocals into a mic and he could track it on his end.
Yeah, it's a
in
great
France.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool
I was
stuff.
gonna say, because like, I mean, I was talking about like realizing, you know, musical soulmate thing. Normally it's like you're in a room playing and you're like, you look back, you're playing guitar or something, you look back and you're like, okay, this is a vibe. Not having that is wild. Yeah, that's wild. It's true, like long distance relationship. Like,
it's pretty crazy. Sick. And this is only, we talked about this the other day on a different podcast. This is only like the 4th time that we've met in person.
True.
Wow.
But it's been for the first time we met like 2 times while he was in LA.
Okay.
Second time he stayed for
2 months.
Yeah, but stayed with me for
A month.
like a month.
Yeah.
This is the third time?
No, second. We
This is
don't.
but
And he
this is
didn't and he
this is
didn't start using your
fourth.
toothbrush, so we knew we were good, right? He didn't use
Yeah.
your toothbrush when you stayed, so you're like, "All right, he's a cool guy. This guy,
Yep.
he can stay."
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, but basically, we've only met 4 times, but he's been like, living with me for 2.5 months
Yeah,
total.
Yeah.
You
right.
know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, at this point, we've spent a lot of time together and really kinda grown that side of it,
Mhm.
but it was a long 3 years of, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Goals.
'cause we only had 2 or 3 songs out for a long time, so it was hard for us to, like, book any shows or get any kinda, like, official
Mhm.
thing that makes it worth it for him to fly back from France, so
No, of
Yeah.
course. What
Really
happens, so, like, with all long distance relationships is at some point, as this keeps escalating and the project starts getting very busy, does one of you have to move to the other person's place? Does it stay remote? Like, what happens there? Who's biting that bullet?
It's not really a bullet to bite. He's gonna be lucky to be an American one of these days. We're gonna get him over here. No,
Lucky
we've
guy
talked.
is like, I don't know about right now, but in general.
Yeah,
Right,
no.
yeah.
He went away, but
Yeah, I told him I think we missed the boat on getting you
Wasn't always like this.
easy way.
Like,
Yeah,
you've
we
only lived here
promise,
like
Alex, it
2016
wasn't
onward. It used to be a lot nicer here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You used to have cookouts with your neighbors. You didn't
Yeah.
argue
It's
with them.
much nicer
Yes.
vibe with when it was the Obama world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
So, yeah, that's definitely something that's on our plate. We got to figure that out. He's, constantly reaching out to like different
Like,
lawyers and like labels, trying to just
Mhm.
like figure out a way to make that happen. Cause obviously, if he's here, it makes it like
more
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah,
everything
exactly.
becomes a lot easier for us. But yeah, right
Yeah,
now we're working
working on it,
with what
yeah.
we can do, you know?
Yeah.
So the record you guys just put out, who else was involved in that as well? I mean, I think you had Chris Crummet on it.
Yeah.
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 Sick. Okay.
So kind of the process of how our music goes is he plays guitar, he plays drums, he plays like all instruments. So when we're in the demo process, I'll have an idea in my head that I go, hey, I need you to go with the guitar and go dun, 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 and then I need you to go with the bass and do this and whatever. And then I'm like, drums is your thing. I'm gonna let you do whatever. And then we come up with a thing. Once we're both happy with that thing, that's like the demo idea. We take it to JoJo Centineo, which is a
Mhm.
producer in Northern LA, or not Northern, Northern LA. And he's got a network of people that he works with. So like Andrew Stevenson plays our guitars on all of our songs.
And bass.
And bass, yep.
Okay,
Guitars
awesome.
and bass. He's awesome too. He's a legend. And then we take it from there.
Who's JoJo? I feel like I know that name. What part of LA?
Chatsworth?
In Chatsworth?
yes,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm next
yeah.
to Chatsworth. I was like, I've seen this name around before. Okay.
Yeah. He's pretty big. He right now he's playing guitar on the Austin Carlisle project,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
like the new of Mice,
The new Mice Men one?
Yep.
yeah.
Mhm.
So he's doing that. He's a pretty big producer too. He's got some Billboard stuff and all that. But so yeah, we go from JoJo. We have Andrew come and play all our guitars. He worked with Neil
Yeah.
Angle, which is a drum
engineer.
Oh, nice. Okay.
in LA too. Worked with Dance Gavin Dance and people like
Yeah.
that. And then like you mentioned, finally it went to Kris
Kris.
Crummet. So very stoked to
Put that
have.
Chris Crummet spin on it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
It's nice.
it
Yeah.
changed the game for sure. I think. Did he do 10 of the songs? Or was it just floating down?
No, 8.
The first 3 he didn't do?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So yeah, the everything after the Subtitles on single, so the full album, but those first 3 releases weren't Kris, but yeah, this album, it sounds so good, dude. Like, having his touch on it and just, like, hearing the difference going from, like, our expectations after the first 3 songs of a master and then bringing it to Kris Crummet, it's like,
story so far find it,
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
oh, I see. Yeah, and it's funny, I bought a Story So Far vinyl during Black Friday, and it came in, and I open it up, and I'm looking through everything, and I'm like, oh, look at that.
There you
No
go.
big deal. That guy did my
Sponsored by
record too.
Kris Crummet. Cool. I'm like,
Yeah, that's awesome.
this is gonna be some guy with my record someday, you know?
Sick.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, if Andrew's playing on guitar on the record, but when you guys are doing your live shows, like you had the one on April 5th, you have one tonight, what does that on stage look like for you guys? Do you have someone playing for you? Do you hire someone out, or what does that look like?
So, when we get to the point where, you know, we're playing a lot bigger kind of stages and stuff like
Yeah.
that, we'll look to do renting out a guitarist, a bassist,
Yep.
get them up on stage. Maybe even Andrew. Like, we've
Maybe
talked
they
about
rent
that
him
too.
out like their pool equipment or something. Like he's a jet ski.
You're right.
Yeah, you said
I should
hiring.
Yeah, I should.
Hiring.
No, rent out works. I like that better. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're hired guns. Yeah.
They are
That's
hired
fair.
guns for
Well,
sure.
you know, in a way, it is like that's an industry in itself. When you're hiring somebody, it's like, you know,
Yeah. No, it's a rental. You don't get them all the time. They're not part of the
Yeah.
project. Like, okay.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But so once we're doing stuff like that, we'll definitely look to hire some extra people to have on stage with us. But I think right now, when we're playing a lot of like smaller clubs and DIY spaces, you know, sometimes bars, it's like,
it's backing tracks.
yeah, it's backing tracks.
Okay, backing tracks, yeah.
Like he's solid with getting us set up in the background and everything, and like doing all the technological stuff, because he's a tech in France. He does like sound tech.
I do sound light. I'm also a technical director at a venue, so you know,
okay.
all that
So
hard.
you got a studio in your house. You probably
Yeah. So he's locked in with all that kind of stuff, so it makes it a lot easier, and it does actually sound really good live. You know, everything's synced up. It's just we tried a couple different guitarists, and you know,
in the past
and
for the project.
yeah,
those
just
motherfuckers are
energy just didn't ever really click, and we noticed like by the third time that we tried, we were like, it's just us, man. Like we're the project. It doesn't need to be
Yeah, it was
anything
like, I
extra.
guess I'll need to learn the guitar more then.
Right. Yeah.
I was just looking for someone to play the guitar and just focus on drums and production in general. But I was like, all right, I'll need to get more into bass and guitar and stuff, which I did. And yeah, it's just pretty sick. It's cool.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's all you need. I mean, that's what 21 Pilots is, right? There's only
That's what I was gonna bring.
2 guys there. So
Yeah, those 2 guys they pull it off. They've done okay for themselves.
Yeah,
so
but I'm
there's a blueprint there.
pretty sure Tyler does play instruments though, so I might have to pick up my slack personally. Alex does everything that he could possibly do for the band.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But you do the songwriting, and speaking of that, so you used to be a rapper. How much of that do you feel like makes its way into the Subtitles material? Your rapping experience.
The rap
or
stuff.
What? Yeah.
Not enough for Alex. Alex wants it so bad. He wants me to lean into it more.
Okay.
And so potentially at some point we might do something like that that's leaning in that direction. Maybe
I
more.
love it.
Maybe more like new metal kind of style, where
like Linkin Park-esque. Yeah.
rappy, but it's got that.
I wish this was What's the radio show? The radio show, like the one with Sway in the morning where he has people
yeah.
freestyle. I wish I would have known this ahead of time. I would have had like a beat ready and been like,
the 5 beats of death or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Can you beatbox, Rob?
put you in a spot. I was like, fuck, I don't want to Iggy Azalea you or something.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's crazy.
So yeah, I would say it definitely, like, I think surprisingly even like dubstep, like all genres of music, when you get to a certain level of it, you start to understand music in a different way, like cadence, flow, whether it's key, like anything that you're doing is going to improve your musical knowledge. So I feel like it all does play into it. But I wouldn't say that it's like I don't think about rap whenever I'm writing these kind of songs, you know.
But I do think, like, since hip hop is so like not even just lyric driven, but like melody / like flow driven, that it pushes you in a way where like I think of like pop punk, there's a certain style of melody that happens, you know what I mean? Like you bring a different type of like melodic sensibility to it when you come from a different world. So you're not just doing like Blink is doing like the nursery rhyme gimmick and stuff like that. Like you have
exactly.
Yeah, I see that a little bit. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Excellent. What did you do in France before this bands? Like, were you like before you moved to LA? Were you in other bands?
Yeah. I used to be in another band in Atlanta. It was also a duo, funny enough. Before that, I used to fill in for bands when the drummer was not available. So I would like play with many bands there. But mostly doing studio stuff, like recording for bands and artists worldwide. Yeah.
Don't worry, no one will come at you for this one. Maybe 10 years ago they would have, but I think people are pretty indifferent now. What's the best part of America and what's the worst part as an outsider? You can be honest about the worst part.
I don't know if anyone's right now.
No one's going to take offense.
No.
Best part, definitely the mindset. Like, that's why I discovered when I was at school. Like, just everybody being like, yeah, you're doing great, keep up. It's, you know,
positivity.
Like the positivity and the
really?
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. I went to school for music and just the mindset, it was just great. Like it's something I've never felt back in France, to be honest.
Wow, that's so interesting.
That's cool. That's not what I would have thought.
Yeah. But I guess
I was shocked,
education-wise,
honestly.
Education-wise, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
The worst.
Also, imagine being a cute French drummer in a American school. Like
you're gonna clean it up. No, I was always the new kid from a different place. Like it's the easiest in. Everyone, you're exotic. Everyone thinks
people
you're cool
like
as shit.
Yeah.
You speak perfect English and you can rip on drums.
France, everybody's like super like, you know, like stiff and like, you know.
Yeah.
Get out of my, like, I don't want to look at you. So
I mean,
I could see that.
Yeah, and you come to America, you're like, all these people, you're in California, you're like, all these people are really friendly all of a sudden.
You're like, oh, nice.
Everybody was great. It was great. The worst,
to the food?
Part of it, yes. Yes. Maybe I would say the homeless people, like in the street. That's something that really, really, like, coming from a country, we do have homeless people too in the street, but here is like really like shocking in a way.
Really? I was always under the impression, like, I mean, especially like in Paris. I used to work in like vacation rental stuff, and like I was always under the impression Paris, like specifically, was like very dangerous because there's a lot of homeless people. And the homeless people there are like, they'll get you. They won't, like, in ways.
That's okay. So that's the thing. Like, there might be homeless people, but it's not scary as here, to be honest. Like,
okay,
you know,
really interesting.
Yeah, it depends where you go. Like, there's like neighborhoods you don't want to hang out and walk to. But in general, yeah, I felt more insecure less insecure here in the street, walking, like going to college, for example. Like, whoa, like taking the metro, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not from the city in France. I'm from the country, like southern France.
Okay.
So I grew up like in the country and not in the city. But even though like going to the city there, you don't. I don't know. Like maybe it's also because I walked through Skid Row one time. You know, so again,
LA's a bad first. Yeah, LA's a bad. Like that's a tough representation of American homelessness.
So yeah, that might be why.
Yeah.
But
that was
yeah,
me last night. I get it.
Yeah, but that makes sense. I mean, that's a valid one. But so what is it? So what's the music scene like in France? I mean, you know, you've come here to study, but what is the music scene like in France? Are there a lot of emo bands, if you will, or pop punk bands? Is that something that's prevalent there, or what does it look like? I mean, as far as the scene.
Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, it's pop punk, emo. It's a very tiny niche, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play with bands there, like punk rock bands, but it's it's a small community, and it
Yeah.
happens like just in big cities. Like it's just like, and also I grew up listening to like mainstream pop punk. We don't have like when I came here and um met Jake, it told me so much about bands here that I'd never heard,
Yeah.
like, to be honest, because we only had the mainstream ones, like
I was gonna
Green
say,
Day,
yeah, there's only
Like,
certain ones
yeah.
break through on
41,
that level.
all that. So,
Yeah.
but I would say now in France, electronic music is huge, huge. Like festivals,
Okay.
especially in the
Yeah.
South, it's huge. When I
Yeah.
work for festivals, 90% of the time is for electronic music, like house, techno, stuff like
Yep.
that.
Wow.
Um, and jazz is pretty big also.
Damn.
Yeah, in the big city.
Really?
Jazz, electronic music.
Did America invent jazz? Jazz that's like an American thing, right?
It is, but
It
Right?
is.
I was like, that's
Mhm.
school,
that's
if you go to school, like uh classical music and jazz are very big now.
damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I was gonna say, yeah,
crazy.
I can't think of any bands in our world that are French.
That's what I was trying to think of
Yeah, I'm
too.
trying, like, I can't think of any that broke through here. Is there
Yeah.
any?
What genre?
Any rock music in general?
Uh,
Like
Any rock music.
Phoenix? Is Phoenix
Rock,
French?
Chunk, no Captain Chunk.
They're French?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Landmarks
Okay, Landmarks
Oh,
I knew, yeah.
landmarks. Okay, yeah.
from a town near where I live in France. So,
Damn.
how do you pronounce it? Gojira?
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Gojira.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think of that Olympic performance. That was like the hardest shit I've ever
dude,
seen in my
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
insane.
France don't play. This is the part of the interview that might get a knock on my door. But yesterday I was at the Bruce Springsteen show and there's a lot of like fuck Trump stuff going on. And as I was leaving, I was like literally word for word, I was like, we've been saying this stuff for so long. We need to do what the French used to do. We need to guillotine these motherfuckers. I was like they have a good idea of how they handle this stuff. We're kind of just being pussies here by being like, oh no, he's a Nazi. Like if he's a Nazi, you need to fucking kill him. I'm just kidding if you're watching this, Donald. It's satire.
Clearly.
Please don't knock on my door.
Yeah.
And
There
we
we go.
stayed silent for a full 5 seconds, so we're clear too. All right.
Yes, there we go.
No comment.
No one agreed or
You can't even
disagreed.
clip us. You can't even
Making
clip
sure you
us
got a
online.
VPN on your computer right now so they can't track us.
Yeah, no, the French definitely know how to revolt. They
Back
they
in
are
the day.
the
Back in the
kings.
day.
I mean,
Back in
didn't
the
you guys
day.
do? Was it
You're like not now. so
France
much.
that did the tractor thing where they like all the farmers
Yeah.
pulled tractors and just dumped shit
Yeah,
in the middle
yeah,
of
we
the
did.
city,
Yeah.
and you were
Yes,
like,
we did.
"Fuck y'all!" Like,
Yeah.
not doing anything until you fix
Yeah.
the issue. Yeah.
I respect the shit out of that. I like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clever.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. What were you're a band in Atlanta though, so that was long distance as well. We're doing a lot of remote.
It was I think it was kind of the same process. I don't really remember, but I think it was maybe more of sending files and
Okay.
then the back
Okay.
and forth.
How
But
is like adjusting to like, because you know he's like you're saying like having to like explain the nuances. Is there ever any points where you're like listening to the lyrics or something and you're like, what the fuck does that mean?
Dude. Yeah.
Good point.
No, it's a shame to talk about this right now, but we do had the conversation last night. I was like, oh, damn, I think I've never really paid attention to the lyrics, even for our album. Like I'm so focused on the instrumental, and and I was like, what is this song about?
Yeah,
Actually,
it's so
like,
funny.
I don't really know.
We were doing content last night, and it's like highlighting different lyrics. And I was like, all right, so I'm gonna do this lyric next. And he was like, I don't even think I've listened to the lyrics, honestly. I don't.
Yes.
I was like, oh, cool.
I feel like that's so cool. I feel like the average person would be very surprised to learn that the people in the bands very rarely know the words. We interviewed Palette Knife the other day, and like I was asking about misheard lyrics, and the bassist like interrupting. He's like, "I'm be honest, Alec. Like, I don't know what you're singing in this part. Like, I've just been mouthing it at the shows."
I remember.
Like, I don't know.
It was hilarious. Yeah, it's very similar. You know, he's focused on the instrumental part, so
That makes sense. No.
it wasn't
Yeah,
really
you're in
that
melody.
regular.
Yeah.
But I'll pay more
Well,
attention now for sure.
Yeah, you don't have
So,
to.
so that begs the question I was going to ask: do you leave the subtitles on when you watch TV? Then,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. I guess the name makes sense now. I wonder if I can throw
I do.
subtitles on this episode. I'm gonna have them going on the bottom. I'm just gonna keep the bit going.
I do myself out of habit because when you have kids run around in the background all day long, you have to. And now it's just become acclimated.
That's a new thing. I feel like back in the day, no one used subtitles.
We did,
and
yeah,
now
we did not.
everyone uses. Are our
very
ears
prominent.
broken, or did our attention?
Yeah, I
span
think it
break?
was just
Both.
deaf people back in the day, pretty
Right?
much.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
it would be
no,
on
it was,
TV.
yeah.
Like you'd be at a restaurant, you'd see, and it'd be annoying. It would take up the corner of the screen. It'd be delayed. I'd be like, like.
Yeah.
You'd be looking around the bar for the deaf guy. You're like,
Right?
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, that or my father-in-law's from Peru, and since English is his second language, he always watched everything with subtitles because sometimes he can't understand, like especially if they have a very heavy Southern accent or something like that. And for him, he's trying to learn the English. The subtitles helped him as well.
100%.
So,
Yeah.
which then got us like on. Then I was like, well, I'm watching TV with him. I guess I'm having subtitles on. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We'll keep them on.
Yeah. Subtitles on, as they say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how's the reception been for the record? We're looking at it's been out for 3 weeks now, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. 3 weeks. 3 weeks yesterday, actually. I think.
Or today. Yeah. Last night. Yeah. About 12 hours ago is 3 weeks.
Right,
yeah. The midnight release. Yeah. It was good. It was awesome. We're getting a lot of people that are giving us really genuine feedback. You know, we're still growing, so getting it out there, I think, is taking a little bit more time, but it's flowing really well. We're getting good response. And we got a ton of stuff coming up too, like
Sick.
plans in the works and everything that's gonna help out. So
I was gonna say, when do you go? Do you fly out tomorrow?
Next week.
Okay.
It's Friday? Yeah, next week on Thursday.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tearful airport goodbye.
I know.
yeah,
We're kind of used to now.
yeah, we're.
Right,
I'm not gonna lie. The first time he was with me for a month, and you know, I still have to work all the time when he's here. So it's like, you know, I came back from work the last night before he was gonna be leaving the next morning, and I had work the next day too. So I couldn't bring him to the airport, and I looked at him before I went to bed, and I was like, bro, I think I'm gonna cry. I was like,
I love this.
I'm not gonna be able to see you again before you leave, like that. Yeah. So definitely, first time was very emotional.
Also because we didn't have any shows planned yet.
True. Yeah, we didn't have any plans for him to come back. It was like,
that could have been it. Yeah.
We don't know
when
we're gonna see each other again. And then I think a week into him being back in France, I was like, okay, we got 3 shows on this date. So from this range, you need to be here. And then we got another couple shows coming up in
it was December,
March
January,
and April. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we already planning the next trip back?
It's already planned. Yeah.
It's already planned.
Oh,
I was
nice.
gonna say we've already
Okay.
got some stuff booked. We can't talk about.
We got some.
At this point, I don't think we're gonna be able to slow down the schedule. I think he's gonna have to get a little more. Well, we got to get him here, but otherwise, he's just gonna have to keep flying a little more consistently, I think, because
Who you typically fly when you are traveling?
American Airlines.
great, yeah.
Okay, may I recommend not using? They just increased their baggage fees. I just heard that it's now $55 for a checked bag if you do basic economy. I'm just
For the
letting you
same
know.
bag, okay.
It's like you're
It
bringing
was
your
20
full like mixing
29
board
for
over.
one, I believe.
I'm just giving him a fair warning. I just heard it on my morning podcast.
You listen to other
Okay.
podcasts besides this one?
Well, business podcast, so I can do our business.
We talk
Yes.
business on here too sometimes.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Now, I used to fly with Air France, but
Yeah.
the way in is Air France, but the way out is Delta. And
Oh,
I've
okay.
always had issue with Delta with my bags. Like,
I've heard. Yeah.
they broke a symbol. The first time I came here, I flew with my symbol case, and
Yeah.
I got it back like in a very bad shape. One of the
Like a
symbols
hard
was bad.
case?
Yeah, even a hard
And they
case.
How the
still
fuck do you
broke it?
break a symbol in a hard case?
I know.
So many questions.
It's
Yeah.
honestly, I was gonna say that's honestly
Well,
impressive. Like, shout out to the baggage handler. Like that
I
is
mean,
next level.
you've seen those videos of the dudes on like,
Yeah,
just
they
like
don't give
literally
a
they
crap.
see it's an instrument and they're like, for some reason, my instinct is to throw this thing at the ground as hard
as they can.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my god, I don't like that one bit.
Because they
If you're
had
watching
they
this,
had
you
a
work at the
dream of
airline.
being a rock star, and now they're
Yeah, now they're mad because
movies
they're
off
fucking
it.
unloading planes. It's
Yep.
a good gig. You get cheap flights and stuff, and it's union. They need to chill out.
Yeah.
Oh Christ.
But yeah. I think
Anyways.
airport workers are having a tough time right now.
Right?
Though.
Yeah. To be fair,
he says
that sucks too. Yeah. Yeah. Have a safe flight back. Be careful with the ICE TSA.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like you're not going to check off any of their boxes of what they're looking for, though. So
no,
they're pretty racist when it comes to which immigrants. I feel like French immigrant, like they're going to be like, oh, you're fine.
Visually, he's good. You just
visually,
You just can't have
yeah.
conversations, and then he's totally good.
Yeah.
Keep the headphones on.
Yeah, headphones in.
Headphones on. I'm sorry, I had the subtitles on.
Wow. The hardest subtitles on. So speaking of, live performances, I know you guys are competing to be selected for VORP Tour Long Beach. So tell us a little bit about how that's going.
Really good.
Yeah.
Going really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a ton of people that are hitting us up every day being like, yo, I have an alarm set every day at 2:00, and my Alexa tells me like, oh, it's we should
No, it's fine, yeah.
tells me that
you just set it off.
I might have. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, no.
Still be listening. I have a full answer for all of this, but
here comes the AI for us.
Yeah, this is the AI portion of oh shit, what was I saying?
No, we're getting great people supporting us, voting every day. It's awesome. Like,
yeah, it's going really
honest, it's going
really
really
good.
well.
And I mean, it was cool to see like on the Battle of the Bands site where you go to vote.
Yeah.
By the way, it's a pain to make the account. You got to do a verification email. You got to go back in. You got to do
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kind of frustrating, but
yeah.
once you do that, it's super easy, and like you can vote every day. So telling people that has helped out a little bit too, just because it's like nobody wants to do that verification email. But
so I had Walking Blue, this band Walking Blue, a few months ago, and they won the Orlando one. And I asked them about it, and they said they signed up like just strictly to have their music on the page, basically, and they told no one to vote, and basically Warped Tour just went and picked them out. So I'm worried, is this whole voting thing a scam? I think what you need to do on top of the voting thing, you just need to, I'll send you the girl that does the booking for it. I think you just got to get on their radar. And then they cheat, and then they pick their favorites.
I've wondered sometimes, like, how far the vote. Like, I figured if somebody gets enough votes, they get on the radar. But there's also back end conversations happening.
Yeah,
relationships that are, things like that. I totally get that, and I think I think if it's the chick that I'm also thinking of, we might already talk to her or have tried to reach out to her. So
I can't think of her name, but it's probably the same lady. Yeah.
Amanda?
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've
Amanda.
reached out to her for sure.
Yeah, not me.
But yeah, I think honestly, like, I think massive amounts of people tagging bands in like their posts is another big way that it happens too. It's like, then it's public. There's no, you know what I mean? Like the voting bar on the site is like a short bar, and once it fills up, it doesn't show how much further it goes. So you can kind of like hide things like that in there. But if you have 150 comments and 75 of them say subtitles,
then it's hard to,
it's hard to
yeah, that's the move.
Yeah.
So I think
it's a good move.
All of those things are part of it, though. You know, like if you were to have all of those fans, like you're definitely gonna somewhat have the mindset to like also reach out to one of the promoters and bookers for the festival. Like, I think it just kind of goes hand in hand a little bit. So works out.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It's a swarm method, like just being on their radar in every way.
Yeah. Hit them from every direction.
You have to sometimes. Yeah.
While making the record, going into it, what was your favorite track? And now that it's finished and you've sat with it and all that, what's your favorite track now?
Great question.
That's a great question.
You want to go first?
Because I know you like one when you're working on it. There's always like a favorite, and then you finish it, and sometimes that favorite is like, oh shit, never mind.
That's a great question. I'll go first. Favorite one in the making was Down Bad in December for sure. At the beginning, then Subtitles on 100%. But at the end, I ended up liking a ton Used You.
Sick.
Like Used You is my.
I think Used You is my favorite on the record too.
That's crazy. Awesome. Yeah, Used You is definitely a sneaker. Like we both were thinking, like, you know, Kama Sutra and Used You. I think we were both like, these are cool, you know, but it's not gonna be like a hit or anything. And then everybody's like, yeah, I think Kama Sutra, Used You. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
you're like, okay.
What do we know? Yeah, that's why the Suits pick the singles. The bands,
exactly.
It's like kids. Like you might have a favorite one, but your favorite kid actually isn't the good one.
Exactly. Yeah. Mine's definitely going into it. I would say Midwest Home, just because it's so personal to me and like my background, and like I pictured it as like the opener for the whole thing and like a statement.
This all makes so much more sense now, because when I first heard it, I remember being like, Midwest Home. I was like, this motherfucker's from Arizona. I think that's French. I was like, is this cultural appropriation?
I want to talk about that for a second.
Go ahead.
If you look at the United States, Arizona
is the Midwest.
If we're being literal, Arizona.
Preaching to the choir, the Midwest is the Middle East.
I'm from Illinois, so I can say this because I'm from the actual Midwest, what people talk about, and I'm from the cornfields of that. I'm not from a city. I can say this. It doesn't make sense for it to be called the Midwest because it's not West at all.
I agree.
Colorado,
so hard agree.
Arizona, Midwest.
It is west of New York.
New York's not the center of the fucking world.
But it was for a long time. And as you were going out west, that was your like midway point. So the mid.
100%.
Yeah. 100%. But then California became a state, and the center of the universe changed. The Midwest is Colorado.
Yes, probably.
If we're being technical, but yeah. So I am originally from Illinois. That's where that came from.
Beautiful
from the start. So,
what do you miss about Illinois? I already asked about France, and America, good and bad. What do you miss about living in cornfields compared to the fucking desert?
Ooh, well, I mean, the desert is. The weather stuff sucks. Obviously, it sucks being so hot. It's not humid, so it doesn't really do the same thing that Illinois did, you know? because it can be 90 in Illinois and it can be 120 here, and I'll take the 120 here over the certain kind of 90 in Illinois because it's just brutal. And then also I don't have to deal with negative 20
No,
ever.
It's true. Yeah.
That's never going to be a thing for me. So that's nice. I do miss snow. I miss people being okay with cooking fat people food. You know, restaurants just being like, let's fry it twice. How about that?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
What if we fried it, put it back in the batter, and then fried it again?
I'm spiritually New Jersey, and I'm also spiritually fat. So, like, this really appeals to me. I agree.
Yeah, I miss bar food. Oh, shit. I miss bar food. I miss...
Oh, man.
We don't have good bar food on the West Coast. That's a thing. Because when I lived in I used to say about Canada, I'd be like, there's better restaurants here, like nice stuff.
Yeah.
But any random bar, you know, pub you walk into up there, you're going to get better food than 90% of the ones here.
Well, and in California, it's like, man, I just had a beer. I don't want a chicken Caesar salad. I want a fat, juicy burger with fries. And you know what I mean? Like, I want a...
What, mott sticks? Yeah.
Mott stick. I want to be unhealthy, right? I'm already halfway there. I'm drinking. Like, let me
give in all the way. We invented cheeseburgers in LA, they say. And you can't, it's so hard to get a good one now.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. So I definitely miss the food and just like the slow kind of lifestyle of like, I knew every single person in my town.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you're driving home, it's like you just naturally kind of act better. Everybody acts better. Everybody knows each other. They're super nice, super like curious about what's going on with your life too. And then you get to LA and it's like, if you can't make me money, I don't want to talk to you.
Nobody gives a fuck about you here.
Cool.
It's the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll go places and I'll see, and people be like people are nice here, but it's like a fake, it's like a smile nice, you know, we're just like kind of like, it's like appearances.
Yeah.
But nobody will help you out. Like I've had my car, I've ran out of gas on the freeway and I've had to wait like 25 minutes. Whereas like, if I was in Canada and my car broke down, like within 2 minutes, some dude's pulling over and he might give me shit for like not doing something right.
Oh, buddy, didn't you know the last gas station was
right? Oh, you didn't stop there, bud. like this is how you do it. You got to figure they'll be showing you like they're your dad, like all frustrated, but they'll fix it for you. Yeah.
It's very similar to there's no fake like oh well that's too bad. Well, have a good day. You know what I mean? It's like all right, let's get it figured out. Like let's do what it takes to get you going again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, we like that. It's a different world.
It is. It's a different world.
Alex, what have you been to the Midwest yet?
No. No.
Oh man.
Damn, me neither. Don't worry. Yeah.
He will be soon, but yeah.
I'll make my pilgrimage next year to the Midwest, but yeah, you're gonna have to go out there soon.
Yeah.
That's the real America. See, like LA is not real America. Like this is like a weird little. I don't like even like in our group of friends. I hear them talk about stuff. I'm like, where the fuck do you guys live?
And you lived in Salt Lake City also.
Also not really.
Southern Utah,
close to Arizona.
Yeah.
Actually.
Utah is also its own bubble in
It's
the
unique.
exact opposite way.
I was gonna say, so it's very much not. Neither one is like a representation of the average American.
Yeah, I feel like small town Illinois is a better representative than anywhere within driving distance of Salt Lake City or Hollywood.
Yeah.
One day. I'll make that happen.
I think
for sure.
Touring is going to be a lot of the times that he visits a lot of places for the first time, for sure.
Yeah.
That'll be really fun too. Yeah.
That's going to be when you realize how stupid, oversized America is. Like
we are.
Jesus, like we could have driven through like 9 countries right now in our space between these two shows in the same state. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. He's talking about that all the time. How big it is here. And like,
I think part of the reason America is fucky, like politically and stuff, is because it's too big. Like, what is
Yeah,
like you
we
lived
need
in
an
these
East
different
Coast president and a West Coast president kind of thing,
right? Like
or
our
maybe
our
even
needs are different, and our
split it up into
the only
5
countries this
spots.
large besides U.S. and Canada are all like dictatorships. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's too wide. Like the South is a different country, you know, like the Midwest is a different country. Southern California and Northern California are different countries.
New England is very
Yeah.
different from the South. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
No, that's
nationalism, there's
100% true, 'cause
transnationalism.
you do get completely different people all the way across the different regions, and it is, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I've never really dove into that idea.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, it's
Like,
not worth diving into because there's no solution, so you'll just get
There
shouted
is a
about.
yeah, you
right.
just hate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I try to keep the rabbit holes to like aliens, you know,
Good idea.
There's
and
ethical conspiracies to dive into. Yeah, there's
yeah,
ethical rabbit holes. Like, yeah, you
yeah.
start falling. Back in the day, you could fall down rabbit holes. Is okay. Now you do it, you're gonna start getting on like racism or pseudoscience.
Well,
Yeah.
because you know something that you're not supposed to know, apparently. or
Yeah.
something is
Yeah,
The new, yeah. So
feels good. Feels good to have that.
Yeah.
To have that in your brain.
Yeah.
yeah, fun stuff. But
What about I mean, you're asking a lot here. Alex is flying over here a lot. Is there any possible plans for shows in Europe?
Oh, we wait for
He's
it.
like, "Ah, fuck that, I'm out of here."
oh,
Mm,
just got the
got
passport,
a
baby.
passport.
We're ready.
Beautiful.
So yeah, definitely in the plans. We don't have anything yet that's
yeah.
planned because I think we want to get. We have. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about.
I don't know. You want to talk to them,
Mhm.
but I don't.
I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it yet.
Okay.
We'll ask him, and then are you guys clip stuff? You guys
Yeah,
clip
we
stuff
do.
out?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could take it out. This comes out next Wednesday. So if you need something
Yeah.
taken
We
out, I got
play
you.
Okay.
time.
All right. So we're supposed to be going co-headline tour in August. Which if we
Nice.
win the Battle of the Bands, that means that he flies here at the end of July, and we start our
Yep.
tour August 3rd in Texas, and then we go all up the West Coast and
Oh, that's
through
so cool.
through to Idaho is where we're gonna
Oh
Okay.
finish
shit.
off. So
No.
Well, what's the passport for
That's
then?
Salt Lake
finish
City,
in
Utah.
Salt Lake City, apparently.
in
You don't need a
Utah.
passport for Idaho and Salt Lake City.
Not
Just-
yet.
You said what?
You don't need a
have
passport to go to
passport.
Idaho.
No.
It's for
But
the
so
yeah.
we want to do that. We want to get that tour baseline down,
Mhm.
and then see what comes of that, as far as like potentially getting brought onto a bigger band's tour at some point. But when we go over there, we do want to set it up and be like a European tour kind of thing. Do
Yeah.
Nice.
a couple shows, because he's got connections over there too. So
That's
it'll
nice.
be
Yeah.
kind of similar to him coming here, and I got like people we can stay with. He's
Yeah.
got he's got touring help, like sound
sound
like
Yeah, exactly.
people
If you
and
go over
stuff,
there,
so
yeah.
once we go over there, we'll make it like a big kind of thing. Because
Awesome.
yeah, it's kind of a process to get. It's a process for him too,
touring,
but
like,
he's
independently.
used to it. He's done it before.
Yeah.
He's already got his visa and all that kind of stuff figured out. So
It gets wonkier with visas and stuff when you add in like different countries and things like that.
mhm.
You guys are doing different processes. That's a hassle,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
Yeah.
it's a nice commitment.
It is.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
definitely. It's definitely in the cards. We are hoping maybe like 2027 European tour.
Beautiful.
We'll hit a couple different countries. Yeah.
Magical. Watch
Sick,
out,
yeah.
Brussels. They're coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
That's great. All right. Rob, do you have any more questions for
I do. Yeah. I need
our
to know
Subtitles guys? Yeah.
before we let you go.
Mhm.
What's something you need to tell the people while we're here that maybe we didn't ask, that maybe we didn't cover?
Keep voting. Come
Yep,
to
that's
the
right.
if you're from
Well,
Arizona.
Oh, for you guys, I thought you meant like in the. I was like, bro, that's
In the
like that doesn't
audience.
do anything anymore.
Um,
When does voting end for the Battle of the Bands? For those who
in
May?
in
June?
20
May?
we got 21
Yeah,
days.
I think 21 days
May.
from today, so it'll be
21 days. Okay.
May. Probably
May
like
1st?
beginning of May. Yeah.
All right, everyone, you got about
And it's for
21
the
days.
LA one, the Long Beach one.
Yeah, for Long Beach.
Yeah.
So
Sick.
if we do win that, we're gonna see you at Long Beach.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure he'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cooking something up here the night before, so if you're here,
Oh.
we'll talk. We'll talk. Yeah,
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Very fun.
So we're out there, so we'll make it worth your while. 2 gigs, so you're not just fucking.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be sick.
Hell yeah.
We love coming out to LA. We just don't love living in LA. So that's
I feel ya. I'm jealous that you're able to leave. I've been here for like 14 years. 14 years this month.
Yikes. You've survived, Rob. You are a survivor.
No,
Right?
you literally, you have to survive. And then once you make the decision to get out, you have to wait like 2 more years to try and cut something out of your life so you can save money to get out in years with your $12 a week that you are able to save.
Yep. God bless America.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
It was a great time.
Worth waking up in the morning. Well worth it. I knew you guys would be a good time.
Yeah. No, we
It was a lot of
appreciate
fun.
you guys having us. And looking forward to hanging out with you guys.
Hell
Of
yeah.
course.
Subtitles motherfucking on.
Hey man, it's your boy Petty Hendrix, man. You tuned in to Emo Kids Anonymous. Check it out, you did.